This recently built carport garage in Taos, New Mexico looks like any other. Architect designed, planning and zoning approved, stately stucco, tasteful woodwork, walls filled with post-consumer plastic, stylish architectural features. Wait a minute, walls made of post-consumer plastic?
Welcome to the Repurposing Plastic Project. As you know, China stopped recycling in 2019 and shocked the world, and we all had plastic we didn't know what to do with.
That's right. In case you've been living under a rock, I'll tell you, China had been taking much of the world's plastic for decades, and in 2019 they finally decided to stop. China's decision left the rest of the modern world stunned. Plastic began piling up everywhere, on street sides, shorelines, everywhere. Communities all across the globe suddenly had to ask, what to do with all our plastic? Almost every community went the easy and unimaginative route and started treating their plastic like trash, dumping it into the sea or burying it in the earth. Our local government in Taos did just that, closing our plastic recycling center. They started dumping tons and tons of plastic into the local landfill every week. The team at Tilt was dismayed, disgusted, and determined. We imagined we could do something better and different here in Taos. And did you know that recycling has always been somewhat of a joke anyway? Effective recycling has long been a myth that big corporations have been spinning, and we the people, we've wanted to believe. Research indicates that only a small percentage of plastic ever got recycled.
And we decided to do something with the plastic. Plastic is a space-age building material, really. It's highly strong, it's highly tensile, it'll bend back, it has insulating properties. So we decided to start building with it. So this wall right here underneath our plaster has got about 4,000 pounds of post-consumer plastic in there.
So here was the situation. Much of global recycling has halted, and it never worked well anyway. But repurposing? Treating plastic as precious and using it as the valuable resource that it is? Now you're talking, Tilt.
We decided to build walls out of waste in this community, and thanks to the Lore Foundation, we were able to solve our own problem by offering at least a demonstration site of what's possible.
So what is possible? Tilt first built a shed. Here's the story as told by Taos News.
It's really encouraging, and it's pretty groundbreaking to be able to have something like this going on in Cuesta, where we could eventually get young people to come and try and build these walls, learn how to build these walls, and actually be able to go home and do it on their own property or teach others as well.
Since that first tool shed in Cuesta, we've built a variety of demonstration projects showing what's possible. First, a tool shed, then windbreaks and vendor stalls at a farmer's market, privacy walls, including this one buttressed to provide pocket patios, a planning and zoning approved barn and studio, a mountain retreat hermitage, even that stuccoed carport you saw at the start of this video. Here's what it looked like at the start. I'm just super excited for Repurposing Plastic. This is Doug Eichelberger, architect, and Luis Guerrero, builder. And look what's happening. We're using 23.5 of our ready walls made out of repurposed plastic to make a carport. And this is going to be an enclosed, roofed situation with 4 cars over in this area. Learning from our experience, we've now developed a product to sell, the Ready Wall. It's clunky, it's not perfect, but we have 350 subscribers, and we're building wall after wall. We've got 100 walls ready for market, ready for your projects. So with the help of Lore, we've been able to build what we call a ready wall.
and it's ready to stucco about 200 pounds of post-consumer plastic encased in about 60 pounds of metal. It's not perfect, but it's a great substitute for invading our space with all the cement to do a cinder block wall.
Thanks to the Lohr Foundation, we've been able to craft educational materials like these brochures, posters, spec sheets, and how-to manuals. We've hosted public education events for groups and schools. We've hosted product expos for interested allies. And we've participated in community-wide demonstration projects, like the Invent event in downtown Taos.
That's good. This is 7 R6 rigid foam with an R15. We've also then experimented with putting on siding, and so this could be used for a studio, a barn, possibly even an office or a human habitation. This is one example. We have about 100 of these 8-foot long at our inventory in Cuesta. This one over here, we've now developed a new kind of thing using it's called an EFIS system, external insulation finishing system. And this uses a different kind of beadboard insulation with a thin layer of concrete followed by an aggregate layer of stucco color. So you can see how it would match a traditional stucco house with just a thin layer of stucco. And this could be an outbuilding, and this is also looking at human habitation. We're not ready to say that yet, but with Lohr's help, we've been able to advance the technology.
We're selling our product to clients, delivering our ready walls on flatbed trailer to customers across Taos County. And we're working with the client to place and install our walls on site.
So this is a drop in the bucket of Taos, which is a drop in the bucket of New Mexico, which is of course a drop in the bucket of the world. And America is only a drop in the bucket of all the plastic we do every day unthinking and turn it into trash. But if here in this little teeny place in Taos we can do this right, we can develop a groundbreaking way of dealing with our plastic and using it, repurposing it where it was used as a resource, like having an audit and a budget. We take responsibility for our waste and we build with it. And anybody needs a wall, everybody needs a tool shed. You might want a studio. You might even want to try to build a house with something like this. So we hope you can join us, and with Lohr's help, we'll spread this like a nice, mellow leaven in the loaf and spread the word. So how can you help repurposing plastic? We're glad you asked.
You can help us up at Cuesta at our headquarters, lending a hand or even a foot, helping us build our ready walls.
So you can be an ambassador, you can spread the word. What we're doing here in Taos as a demonstration project has applications worldwide.
But more importantly, we need you to purchase our walls aquí in Taos. We have over 100 ready walls ready to be delivered to your site.
If we don't have builders or businesses using our walls, we can't keep taking your waste.
Hey, and check out this good news. We just landed our first corporate client right now during filming. The Hotel Willa is an eco-conscious hotel restoring an old piece of property right across from Smith's. It's going to be right in the center of town and be representative of the kind of win-win partnership we want with local business and local community, local leaders. We're going to build something out of repurposed plastic for the good of the community.
Even with this good news, we need your contributions. We need your money to help us thrive. Big chunks of it.
This amazing initiative provides 3 things. Makes a good product, keeps plastic out of the earth, and keeps good people employed. This is yet to become a profit-making business. But until it is, we need your contributions.
Let's all do the right thing together, conjuntos, as one community.
And together, let's
turn our waste into walls.
What's your next step? Most importantly, you can donate much-needed funds at taostilt.org. That's taostilt.org. Or if you have a project idea or want to communicate something to us, write us at rpptaos@gmail.com. Or lastly, if you're in Taos, sign up, become a member, and give us your plastic at repurposingplastictaos.com. Thanks for your attention.
We've done worse things with worse people.